I had some money to spare after disposing of the horn, so it seemed time to invest in some new tools. Farkas is one of the few merchants willing to risk selling to an independent like me, and his prices are steep. But the other choice is to let one of the so-called city wardens give me orders and take a cut of my profits. They've been after me for years to join one of their stables, but I'm not interested. Maybe they'll get the idea and give up. More likely, they'll just ramp up the threats. Nothing I can't handle if I'm careful. And lucky. And my luck seems to have finally turned for the better.
Hello everyone, my name is Angel Wolf, and in this series I am covering Thief Gold combined with a bunch of different mods. Unfortunately, I had to disable the HD texture mod for this mission because it was giving me some problems with slowdowns. But as soon as that's fixed, I will probably be redoing the mission again with the HD mod turned back on. So, this is Assassins. It is the 4th mission of the game, and I play the game on Expert, though I am not a ghosting player. I like to knock out every single guard I see. So, the mission objectives are, now that you've got the finest in lockpicks, you can go after more challenging and lucrative targets. How about the local Hammer Temple? Get at least 1,000 in loot. A true professional doesn't leave a mess. Don't kill anyone. Alright, so I've got loaded down from the last mission, so I'm just gonna stock up on everything there. I'm gonna get the healing potions, all the water arrows, and all the moss arrows. Don't need the other two for really any reason in this mission, so let's go in. Okay, as soon as you start off, hi Farkas, he gets killed.
That shot was meant for me.
Yes, I'm sure.
It
was Garrett in
hasn't
the window.
changed yet.
He's dead. Let's head back now.
These creeps are gonna lead me right back to whoever sent them to kill me, but only if I can tail them without them noticing me.
Now, if you move quickly, you could... Damn it, Farkas. Grab this stuff before they move on. There we go. So, you follow them. And let's have a look at our new objectives before they move on. Trail the thugs who just tried to assassinate you without being detected. So our objective has changed. We are not going to a Hammer Temple. Just stay behind these guys. Uh-oh. He stopped moving for a second there. Oh, you're a metal floor. Don't really want to make too much sound, so I'm going to use a moss arrow on that. Walk across it quietly.
I feel like we're being followed. Don't see anything now.
Right. Move from shadow to shadow. Metal, so you can creep across it quietly just by creeping while crouching and walking slowly. Let's always find a nice dark vantage point from which you can just watch them walk away. Area, it kind of looks like an outdoor restaurant. Pretty much safe in the darkness here.
So, these are Ramirez's boys. I think it's time I dealt with Mr. Ramirez once and for all.
Okay, so we made it, but our objectives have changed, so let's have a look. New objectives are trail the thugs who just tried to assassinate. We did that. Time to show Ramirez who the real criminal mastermind is. Break into his mansion and take what he values most, his wealth. The purse from his belt should make the point. Loot the mansion for valuables. You need at least 2,000 worth. Locate his prized silver fire poker. It's worth quite a bit. Get out of the mansion and don't kill anyone. Okay, so another mansion
Garrett
mission.
tells me the hammers are gonna close down Craig's Bluff.
Yeah, he's taffing you. Where are they gonna put the poor saps they grabbed?
Dunno. Toss them into a well or something. Anyhow, they just don't have enough guys no more.
Kinda sad. Used to be the power. Now they're just a bunch of guys wishing for the old days.
Okay, gravel is nice and crunchy and noisy. But we don't want to make any noise, so let's put some moss on that one. And in the distance, cover it with moss. Directly above us is a guard, so we want to stay along this wall here. Just creep along. Knock this guy out. Move him over just a little bit more and keep going. You come around this corner like that.
Seems clear enough now.
Knock him out in the darkness. And nobody's the wiser. Okay, so lockpicks are these triangle tooth and square tooth. And to use them, you go up to a door, and when it lights up, you can use the lockpick on it. And that was a one-stage lock there. That was, you only have to use the lockpick once on it to get it open. But there are, later on, multiple stage locks where you have to switch lockpicks, and I'll show you one of those when we get to it. Alright, so I just picked up some mines and some new flash bombs. Jump across to this balcony here. Come on, mantle up. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna break in using our lockpicks. Same deal, just one stage. Whoa, mouse is going crazy here. And we're in. So let's. Somebody was maybe getting romantic in front of the fire. I'll take that. Let's see what this says. Commissioner Denovan, I note with displeasure that again one of my tough boys has been taken to Crag's Cleft. May I remind you of the substantial donations I make to your office, such that I may pursue business unhindered by idle security. May I remind you as well of your predecessor's unfortunate end. The rivers are so treacherous this time of year. I trust that you will attend to this, and if the hammers are too difficult for your policemen, I trust as well that you will let me know. Ramirez. So Ramirez is this crazy mobster. And that's not information I want to know. Steal everything from this bathtub. Alright. That was some good stuff. And let's see, there's a chest over here. Alright. Let's use our lockpicks. Alright. That's called stage 1, and now we move on to stage 2, switching the lockpick. And that opens the chest. And I got a basement key out of it. Alright, so there's one more little trick here. Let's take out this fire. Out it is. And there's a secret passage. And down here there's a gem on the floor. And to open the secret passage, you look for this switch on the wall. And it opens. And here's the fireplace poker we were looking for. So that objective is down. And over here, more gems. And this mouse sucks. Try to straighten the wire so it doesn't keep jumping at me. And there we go. Alright, so there's nothing else really down there. And this is the security system to Ramirez's mansion. So you really don't want that to get rung until the very, very end. And I'll show you why when we get to that point. So now let's lockpick some doors. Take out the torch. Right. This area seems pretty quiet. Just move on. Nothing in that chest. There's a goblin on the mantle. And that's it for this room. Keep your ears wide open for guards. Into the second room. Shut the door. Let's take out the fire. Ah! Didn't go out. Here we go. Another empty chest. And a gem and a parchment. Lord Ramirez, the reinforced walls and steel door have been duly installed about your counting room, but I must warn you that we cannot guarantee them against Burrick tunneling. If you do not move the creatures out of the basement into a more distant area, we cannot be held responsible for the potential damages. So, Ramirez has pet Burricks. Strange. But I could think of a use for that. Hello. There he comes. Just wait here in the doorway. And pickpocket the key. Drag him off into the darkness. Usually there's a second guard that comes along here. I'll just continue on.
I hear you're going to be assigned monster babysitting.
What? Why me?
The boss thinks his nasties don't get enough affection. You'll be down there rubbing their tummies.
I'll quit first. See if I don't.
Get more information about Ramirez's Burricks.
saw something.
But they didn't see something, really. Let's see what's in here. Speed potion. And not a whole lot else.
Very peaceful, isn't it?
Decently dark.
Enjoy it while it lasts, friend. His fatness will be back soon to make our lives miserable again.
Where is he then? I haven't seen him tonight.
Down in the cellar again, counting his loot. I hope he stays down there all night.
Right. Nice and quiet. Good night. And good night. Got the key before he fell. Come on, you two. Nice room right here. In the corner. Come on. Okay. Let's see. Nothing over the mantle. Ooh, somebody's nice. Somebody likes to collect wines. Goblets. And there's a bit of an anomaly here. Because if I take out this fireplace, you'll notice that there's still light in this room, even though it's not really coming from anywhere. Always found that odd. Okay. Good night. Okay, so let's stash him in the corner here. And come around again. Let's move my mouse just a little further away from my keyboard here. The wire keeps getting caught under the keyboard. It throws me off. Okay, so here's the library. And let's go upstairs. There's some loot up here. Candlestick. Candlestick. Open this chest here. Two-stage lock, I believe. Now, see, if you select the first lockpick and you hear that clicking sound, it means it's not the right one. One-stage lock. Okay, let's see what these have to say. Master Ramirez, I beg your attention. While, as you say, there is most certainly breach in the Drekbound pit, my subordinates inform me that this is due to the encroach of hammer patrols among the patrons, and that my immediate Drekbound comptroller, Ginny, has been unable to deal with the problem. Should this qualify as full breach, I must regretfully insist that the breach is on Ginny's part and not mine. I am, of course, happy to furnish all ledgers for verification. Lord Bafford. Okay, so that ties into the first mission, Lord Bafford. Let's see what this one has to say. Master Vrinde, recall our previous conversation about untapped sources? Can you find any precedent on going into the walled section of the old quarter? There's all that crap about walking evil, but you know how the hammers are. 10 to 1 gets there's all sorts of property, no known heir, free for picking without even having to pay gelt for lawful overlook. Anyhow, no rush on this one. Better to look into it on the quiet rather than rile the hammers, or let Raputo or Webster hear about it. Ramirez. So Ramirez wants something in the old quarter. Sounds like it could be a lucrative heist. Could that be foreshadowing? Nothing under the stairs here. Let's see now. There should be a hidden book somewhere. We see it, it'll light up. Let's see here. Ah, there it is. Ah, it opened a secret passage over here.
I thought Quince and Jacko were on watch tonight.
The boss sent them on a special errand. Some fellow he wants dead. A thief.
Name of Garrett.
I've heard of him. Garrett. No one to be trifled with. That's what I heard.
Not anymore if he's had a visit from those two.
No, I'm still no one to be trifled with. Just listen for these two to leave. Sound of the door closing is what we were waiting for. Let's quickly run around this room, grabbing everything we can. A flash bomb, a bunch of stuff, and let's see. Boys, while I appreciate your enthusiasm, I must point out that breaking legs is really rather inefficient. If we wish our clients to be able to pursue their rather active lives in order to immediately repay their debts, I encourage your initiative in this area. Perhaps you might take a lesson from the gardener and his hedge clippers, who trims off one branch while leaving the rest to grow. And most of our clients do start with fingers to spare. So Ramirez is encouraging his boys to not use leg breaking.
What's going on over there? Must have been rats. What was that noise?
You're unconsciousness. Hide him over here. Let's grab the treasure. Shut the door just in case somebody else comes. And over here. Steal that. I think that's everything. Go.
Who's there? Hello? Noise stopped. Stop at once and put your hands up! You dog idiot!
Restarting, so let's see here. Parchment here. Let's come over here and read it in the darkness. Mina dear, it's not as bad as it seems. The sir isn't so harsh if you learn his habits. When he's upstairs, like the library, cosset him with tea and cakes, and chat of the household doings. When he's in the cellar with his gold, though, don't dare bother him, lest he rings for you, and then hop to it like the tricksters on your tail. Lisa. Alright. So things aren't going too good here. We want to make our way into the cellar. Planned on setting off the alarm anyway. It happened a little earlier than I expected. So we've still got places to check. Another empty room. I believe this is the basement. Maybe not. This is definitely the way down.
myself, you thieving jackal.
It may be time for me to move along now. Don't want to wear out my welcome.
Let's take all this stuff. Money. And 2 chests that are opened with a key. Let's see here. Oh, just relocked it. Alright, there we go. That's right. Open for some money. Open for some papyrus. Reputo, Warden of North Quarter, Shale Bridge, New Market, New Quarter. Blood sports, money lending, spy watching, organization of about 20 subsidiaries, 50 personal tough boys and fire boys, contact with Shemenovs. Webster, Warden of Docks, Eastport and Dayport. Rooftop breakers, protection and anti-protection services, smuggling, coin faking, 12 subsidiaries, 60 tough boys, 20 odd solo contractors, strong foreign contacts. Victoria, independent fence, previously Reputos. Dominates include thieves' pawnage of exotics, medicinals. No known organization. Contact with second-tier nobility, Grand Library, and Order of the Vine. May have warden aspirations. Dorcas Goodfellow, Black Book Underguild Ambassador. Particular, importable dominants include magical constructs, medicinals, and elemental crystals. So it's a bunch of different wardens that work in the city, and let's see what this book has to say. Will it be bright? Stone market cut purse, skimping on gelt for the 5th time. Not worth the trouble. Public bounty of 200. Garrett, here we go. South Quarter, independent thief. Denied cut 3 times. Sent Quince and Jacquot out to shorten him. Overlord's fancy. Gambling den. Check with Reputo. Is it his? Either way, someone's not talking to someone they should. So if I've got guys like him constantly trying to take me out, I know the objective says to just steal the money off of his belt, but I think a guy like Ramirez would not be so tolerant. He would probably come after me with a bunch more people. And since I've heard so much about this nice pit of Burrix down here, I think I'm gonna just do my own little objective and feed him to his pets. Now you boys eat up. I want to hear some nice crunching and munching noises. Alright. So now we got alarms blaring. We're gonna make our way out of the basement. Out of the basement and out of the house. Go back up the way I came. There's no point in going down another corridor. Thought it would be. There we go. Alright, the downstairs room. Let's make our way back upstairs. We can just use the staircase here. second balcony here.
What's going on? It's him who killed the boss.
Let's see where this leads.
Maybe I should head back to my own neighborhood. Those fellows don't seem too friendly.
The reason why I set off the alarm was it adds this little extra challenge to the level. And it's escaping back to your home turf without being seen by these guys that are guarding. Head for the safety of your neighborhood. If we look at the map, we can see that I'm here and I want to make my way down to home turf. So let's avoid this guy. Knock guys out when they're not aware. I see another one. Crouched and you drop quietly. There's a guard and everything. So, oh boy. Let's have some fun.
I know that. Show yourself, thief here.
I know you're around here, sir.
Don't think you... Who's Chris? We've got the shadows again. Quick, he's right over here. Where'd you come from?
You can lose them if you jump into water sometimes. Almost out of flash bombs.
He's just there. Where is he? Don't worry, I'll find you. Here's an arrow for you! That's it! You've had it!
baby birds picked me.
Dang it. I made it. Alright, so that was Ramirez's mansion. The level's called Assassins. And, oh, I missed some of the loot. I was missing 100 loot. I picked a bunch of pockets. Picked a lot of locks. Knocked out 13 guards. Got a little bit damaged. And a couple of bodies got found. But, you know, who cares? It's still a fun game. And I'll see you guys in the next mission.